modern day psychologists, people who started working on the mind, they work only with the sick people. They had only 6 specimens, not a single fulfilled being. So, the standard which they set as a normal itself is abnormal. So, the very standard which they set is not normal. Freud did not have an opportunity to work with a Buddha. Jung did not have a chance to meet Ramana Maharshi. Adler did not have opportunity to have a Ramakrishna as a specimen. So be very clear. The idea of unconscious or subconscious is nothing but one more idea created by psychologists to create more fear. Priests have created the idea of sin and guilt to exploit the mass. Psychologists have created the idea of unconscious and subconscious to exploit the mass. Let it be very clear. Every master who worked on the inner space, who is awakened, he knows you do not have unconscious or subconscious. If the problem is made to appear as big, you can be exploited. That is the first reason why the problems are made big. You know, if you are a software engineer, first thing you have to convince your boss is the job is too big, it cannot be done. And second thing, if it can be done only by me. Third thing, even then I have to give my whole life, only then it can be done. Only if you convince all these 3 points, you can get high paycheck from your boss. Same way, people who want to exploit you has created the concept of unconscious and subconscious. Let you look very clearly. You can have only one thought at a time. Am I right? Is there any special being, anybody who is here, who can have 2-3 thoughts at a time? No, you can't. You can have only one thought at a time. Then where is the question of subconscious or unconscious? Let you be very clear. You can have only one thought at a time, and each thought replaces the thought which precedes. Each thought coming up is replacing the thought which is preceding. People come to me and they ask me, Swamiji, my whole life is filled with death fear. I don't know what can I do. How can I get rid of that fear, Swamiji? I tell them, just have a cup of water. Just have a glass of water. Cup of tea. They tell me, what is this? How can a cup of tea help me to get out of the fear? How can I come out of my death fear having a glass of water? I tell them, the moment you decide to have a cup of tea, the thought about your death fear has replaced. It has disappeared. A simple logic. The moment you decide to stand up, you renounce the thought of sitting. The moment you decided to walk out, you renounce the thought of listening. The moment you decided to come in, you renounce the thought of standing outside. So every thought is replacing the earlier thought. Every moment you are renouncing your thoughts. Understand? Every moment you are renouncing your thoughts by your very nature. So, the moment you decide to have a glass of water, already you renounce the fear, death fear. Already the death fear is replaced by the thought of having a glass of water. The big problem, we say, no, Swamiji, but again the fear comes back, what to do? Be very clear. The moment you decide, again the fear comes back. You are bringing the fear back. It is not coming back. Your strong faith, it will come back, brings the fear back.